All right. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to give you the market update for August 2025. As usual, I have my co-host, Caroline Lee, with me. Welcome, Caroline. All right, Caroline, why don't you start us off? What are you seeing in the market today? What's the activity looking like?
You know what I'm seeing? It's actually kind of great. I have buyers calling me, my buyers from the past. And it's not just me. I've been talking with a lot of agents and also some of the buyers that have been in the dark. I'm seeing them come back and reach out to us and just asking us like, hey, how's it going in the market? So I would say in Fullerton, we're starting to see this kind of modest uptick in buyer activity as we shift from August into September. And of course, a big driver in that is going to be, I think, the expectation of rate cuts because mortgage rates have been trending downward. And so even like that small shift in a lower mortgage rate makes a huge difference in someone's monthly payment. So that's kind of brought up some of that pent-up demand back into the market. Another thing, though, I want to say is buyers are still very cautious and price sensitive. So inventory does remain tight, but homes that are well priced are moving faster. While I want to say the ones that are aggressively priced are kind of sitting a little longer. I'm seeing fewer multiple offers on our listings, less urgency. And then I want to say more negotiation power if you're a buyer, especially if you're above that 1.5 million price rate. So the sweet spot I'm seeing when it comes to our buyers is anywhere from about $1 million to 1.3. 1.3 to 1.5 homes still sell very well. And then anything beyond 1.6 is, of course, is going to be a lot slower. So in short, buyer activity is picking up because of pent-up demand and lower interest rates. But as I always tell our sellers, if you really, really want success in this market, then that sweet spot, you have to be pricing there. And also you have to be realistic about price.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like the interest rates are definitely boosting the activity. When we look at the data, you're actually seeing more closed sales in August than we had in July, which is very rare. So we had in Fullerton, in August, we had 52 closed sales. And in July, we had 48, which is an uptick. Might not seem like a big uptick, but usually when it gets to late summer, fall months, things will start slowing down. But this year, because of the rate drops, we're seeing more activity, which is a good thing if you're a seller. When it comes to the average price, though, I think this is going to be good news if you are a buyer in this market. In July, the average price in Fullerton was for a single family home was $1,292,500. In August, that number went down a little bit to $1,267,000. So a slight decrease in the median sales price. Average sales price in the market also trended lower. In July, the average price in Fullerton was $1,318,298, and the average price in August was slightly lower, $1,286,000. And we're seeing similar trends. Interesting though, Brea, we're seeing price increases month over month. So Brea, we had in July, looks like they had 3 months in a row of price increases, but median sales price in Brea in June was $1,192,232. In July, it was $1,307,750. And what's crazy, definitely unusual, but in August, the average price in Brea was higher than the average price for a single family home in Fullerton. Believe it or not, it was $1,362,429. Now let's talk about days on market. The median days on market is creeping up a little bit in Fullerton in August, still very low. Actually, in Fullerton, the median days on market went down in August. So that tells you that homes are sitting on the market for less days, because in July it was 21 in Fullerton, and in August it was 12. So what you're seeing here is definitely inventory is moving a lot faster. And there's less new homes hitting the market right now. There were 57 new listings that came on in August in Fullerton. There were 75 in July. I don't know if that's what's having, I think it's a combination of less inventory, rates going down. It's causing homes to sell quickly. But usually when you see homes selling very quickly, multiple offers start coming back around and you start seeing prices trending upwards. And if this trend continues into the spring market, listen, in Southern California, spring market starts January 1st.
Right.
We don't have snow here. It doesn't prevent people from buying homes. People have, and so we usually see a very strong uptick in activity in January. So if things progress the way they are, I expect to see a really strong spring market. So that's my prediction, but that's also what's going on right now in the market. Hopefully this was useful to you. I'll see you guys next week, or next month rather. See you guys in September.
All right. Bye.